Every summer we get calls from homeowners across the state about messy fruits that are being produced by some of their landscape trees. By the time we get these calls, it's usually too late to do anything about it. Timing to correct this problem is critical, and it's usually done in the springtime. Of course, there are other ways to resolve this problem, and the first one is when you're choosing landscape plants, choose those that don't produce messy fruits. Another option is when we do have tree species that do produce messy fruits, like a sweet gum, we have actually some sterile varieties that are available, or nearly sterile. And here's actually a tree, a species or a cultivar of the sweet gum that is a sterile variety. And this one's called Rotunda loba. So sometimes we have that option. Another option that we sometimes have is some species produce male and female trees. The females obviously are going to produce the fruits, the males won't. So again, we have an option at the time that we're selecting our plants, our trees for our landscape, to look at whether or not those are going to produce some fruit. In the case of a male-female type of species, Kentucky coffee trees are a great example. The most common male selection that's available is called espresso. Ginkgos are the same way. They have male and female trees. Females produce stinky fruits, the males don't. So when you're choosing your landscape plants, choose those that don't produce any messy fruit. Now, as far as chemical options go, there are a couple of them. The first one is there's a product that has ethifon in it. It's produced by Monterey Lawn and Garden Products, and it's called Florel brand Fruit Eliminator. And that is the only one that's registered in Oklahoma that's available to the homeowner. And this is a chemical that when applied to a tree at the time of flowering, that it releases ethylene gas, which causes the flowers to abort or the fruit to not develop. Now, timing again is very critical. You have to spray the trees at the time that they're in mid to full bloom. Temperatures need to be in about from 65 to 95 degrees. You need to be careful for drift, because drifting onto other landscape plants may cause some temporary distortion or stunning of the plant. Now, the plant should also not be under stress when you apply Florel to the tree. Now, the biggest problem that homeowners have with this product is when you have a large mature tree such as sweet gum, sycamores, even elm trees, and you're wanting to control the fruit, most homeowners don't have the proper equipment to get good coverage and to spray all the way up into the tree. And if you don't get good coverage, then you're not going to get good control. So they may have to hire a professional pesticide applicator or arborist. Now, the second option, or second chemical that is available, is actually one that can only be applied by the commercial applicator or the arborist. And it has a plant hormone in it called IBA, which is indole butyric acid, and that also will help eliminate fruit or cause them to abort when applied at the proper time. Now, this one is actually applied as a trunk injection at the base of the tree. That's why it has to be done by a specialist, one who has the proper equipment, who's been properly trained. Now, the other challenge with all of this is you have to do this every year. You have to either spray Florel, or you have to have them apply the other product via trunk injection every year, because it's not just a one-time fix. So again, the best approach, select a plant or tree that does not produce messy fruits.